it's Mika. So I started by putting out my hoops, and I'm gonna start with a clean face and take the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm gonna take Activist, I think that's what the color is called, and I'm gonna use an angled eyeliner brush for my eyebrows because I ran out of my favorite brow pencil. Rest in peace. Anyways, I'm just gonna fill in the tail of my eyebrows, and also you guys are gonna notice that I have some focusing issues with the camera. You guys will see how frustrated I get in with that later. But yeah, I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows, start in the tail, and feather it inwards. And then I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and it really should be upside down. But I'm gonna apply that to my eyelids and underneath my eyes so that we get higher pigmentation. So now I'm going to take these two palettes, I'm pretty sure you can recognize by the cover, and I'm going to take, I think it's called Lockout, and I'm going to use it as my transition shade. It's kind of a dark transition shade, but I mean, it works, so yeah. And then I'm applying it with a fluffy blending brush, and I focus it onto my outer corner and then inwards, and then I'm going to take Antique Bronze from Modern Renaissance and deepen that color to add more definition to my eyelids. Then make sure you blend. I'm just using, I like to call it the default brush from the Modern Renaissance palette. And then I'm going to take Primavera and using the brush it came with and pack on that color on the inner corners and like the inner part and the center of my eyelids just to brighten things up and give a nice shimmer. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna actually go back to the Tartelette in Bloom palette and use I think it's called Flower Child, and I'm gonna use that as a highlight on my brow bone and then blending everything out because blending is important. And then I'm gonna take this color called Vermeer, I think, from the Modern Renaissance palette and use an angled brush to highlight the inner corners, and it gives a little more Asian look because, I don't know, I just like how it looks. And I line my eyes with the Mega Liner from Wet n Wild, and I actually didn't do a wing, which is not the normal for me, but I've been liking how it looks. So now I'm going to curl my lashes, and please excuse this crusty eyelash curler, but notice how I'm like pulling away with my eyelash curler so that it just doesn't leave a dent in my lashes. And then I'm going to take my favorite mascara, the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes, and use it on my lashes and make sure that it separates. And oh my gosh, the great thing about this is that if you get it on your eyelid, then you can just wipe it off. So now zooming out, I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Concealer and I'm going to apply it around my mouth and around my nose. And I'm not applying it underneath my eyes because it kind of makes my eyes kind of look puffy in a way, I guess. So you'll notice how I apply underneath my eyes. I basically blend it with a small face brush, and I blend outwards underneath my eyes to brighten it up a bit without like concealing too much because I have like textured under eyes and it kind of makes my eyes look really crusty, dusty, and we don't like that. So yeah, just gonna blend it out. So now I'm going to take my L'Oreal face powder and set my entire face because I am very oily and we don't like a shiny forehead because that is not necessary in photos. So now I'm going to take highlighter, which is very necessary, and this is the Wet n Wild one, and oh my gosh, it's only like $3 and it's my favorite highlighter ever, and it's just blinding. This is the highlighter that I use all the time, and I've hit pan. And I apply it on my cheekbones and take it a bit onto my eyebrows, and whatever's left I put it on my nose. Then, as you can see, my camera wouldn't focus, but I'm going to take the Mama Star lipstick from Patrick Starr's line from MAC, and it's my favorite color ever. It's like the perfect nude, and camera doesn't want to focus. It just... So yeah, that's the finished makeup, and now we're going to move on to hair. So this is the part where I might like stutter, and I'm really bad explaining hair, how I do it, but basically I'm separating my bangs and following that line that I created to separate a few front pieces to frame my face. And it helps with a little bit of what did I just say? It's gonna help with a little bit of a messy look, I guess. And then I'm going to separate the crown of my hair, which is like typically from the arch of my eyebrows or the end of my eyebrows. And I'm going to separate that because that's where our space buns are gonna be. Now we're gonna split it into two down the middle. And yes, I dropped it, I do realize that, and I'll be fixing it later. So then you're just gonna wanna smooth it out, or you don't have to if you want a little more messy look. And now I'm gonna take an elastic and I'm gonna wrap it around 3 times, but then on the third loop, third time I'm gonna make it a loop, like so, and I'm gonna pull the base so that it's more snug to my head. And then I'm just gonna repeat the same thing on the other side, separating the pieces in front of my face to frame it. And you can obviously leave it like this. I kind of think it's cute, but I preferred if the tail of the little bun was all up. So I basically wrap it around the base, and then before the last time I wrap it around, I push down that little loop we made, just because it helps make it a little more messy and not too clean, I guess. And then I'm going to hold it down and then put in as many bobby pins as I need. And I actually did not use hairspray in this entire thing, and it stayed up all day, and I don't know, it's just really good. And I don't really like hairspray because it makes my hair crunchy, and I just don't really like it, but I mean, you can use it if you want to. And I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Also guys, I am testing a new mic right now, so let me know if you like the audio, because I have no idea. I prefer over the internal mic on the Mac. And yeah, so this is the finished hair. And okay, I'm just gonna leave me being posing and stuff. So subscribe, like my channel, like this video, and put me on post notifications, because YouTube is, yeah, you all probably know the drama and stuff. Okay, here, just watch me pose. So yeah, this is the finished look, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Mika, stop being very weird and crazy, and yeah, bye.